say this with I hope, love in my heart. This is an accessible bit of information for anybody who works in the mainstream media or in the Mockingbird media. This interview is 38 minutes long. It doesn't take long to watch. It took me about 5 minutes to pull the audio clips out, to pick the ones that I want for the show. And there's more in it. And really, you should go to Tucker's Twitter page and watch it. There's the discussion that he has, the prime minister, about God, about Christianity, about the Christian faith, and about the other side. There's the discussion they have about what it used to mean to be liberal and how liberalism has now become totalitarianism. And again, this guy is in Hungary, in Budapest, next one country away from Russia. And he talks about the different view that the Russians have of their country and Putin. And he compares our desire, that is the Western desire for freedom. And he believes, as prime minister, because Tucker asked him, how long, how have you been able to keep the country together so long? And he said, really, it is protecting the people's freedom. That our job, our goal as a government is more freedom for the people, that we protect that. He said, this is not the case with Russia. He said, the concern with Russia is holding the country together because it's so big and so diverse. And this, he said, is why Putin is militant about this and takes almost a military attitude towards this. And he said, look, this idea that Joe Biden has that he apparently thinks we can go in and assassinate Putin. Number one, no, you can't. The Russians will never give him up or cause the generals to turn on him. He said that is not going to happen because Russian people want to keep the country together. And if you did that, if somehow you got that done, you would absolutely have World War III. Absolutely, without question. He also warns that he is demanding peace now because he said the alternative will be World War. He said, you guys in America are going to put boots on the ground. You are going to physically engage with the Russians. And at that point, it is going to be World War III. I don't want to appease. I don't want to do the Neville Chamberlain thing. But I do want to be very, very prayerful and ask exactly what are the American interests over there. And if the line in the sand is you are going to prosecute for peace in Ukraine, and the line in the sand is the minute you, Putin, step outside Ukraine into the next country, now you started World War III. We could just say that. Hands off all the other countries. At that point, it is World War III. He says, by the way, that Putin does not necessarily want a war with NATO. That Tucker Carlson is doing this on Twitter, and Fox is not, and NBC is not, CBS is not. These are selective decisions. This is a decision to not give this information to the American people. And we live in an era where the state wants to keep secrets. And I ask you this, in a family, how